This is a video telling you what Eddie thinks of his PS4. Okay, so regulars will know that I got a PS4 around Christmas time. I was excited to play it as I'm a huge fan of the pad. Seriously, if I could, fuck it. But I'm also a fan of the whole plug my Astros in, they just work sitch as well. The only thing wrong with it is that I can't record yet, but hey, you can't win them all. So I have barely used it since I got it. It's not because I don't want to. Most of my friends have the Xbox One and it's just been a bit more convenient to use for YouTube, etc, etc. Despite this being late February and still not having surround sound over the optical port. Honestly, Microsoft are the only company who think taking features away is upgrading. So the reason for this video is that I read an article saying that the PS4 has been outselling the Xbox One at a ratio of 2 to 1. That is frankly a good enough reason to get one in and of itself. The only, and I mean only reason I have an Xbox One is Titanfall. I simply had to be able to play that game. But seeing as I'm a lucky bastard, I don't have to choose between one or the other. So after setting the PS4 up and putting Call of Duty Ghosts in the disc tray, I wanted to jump online. To my surprise, the game played quite different. People were running around and it was like playing COD 4 again. Wait a minute, no it wasn't. It was still totally shit. The only difference being that I could see the kill cams of me dying to people who should drink bleach for refreshment in higher fidelity. The PS4 does just look a lot better. On another note, you might find it surprising that there are about double the amount of players on the PSN than on Xbox One. At least where playing COD Ghosts is concerned. Poor Tina Palacios. I'd taken to showing her screenshots of the 317 people in the Crank playlist on Xbox One as a demonstration of just how popular her blockbuster game is. As in, not at all because it's a piece of shit. But it turns out that that might also be a sign of the Xbox One's failure to grab the consumer's interest. After all, it is fucking expensive and comes with the worst peripheral for a console this side of the Sega fucking CD. It's not all roses though. As smooth as the PS4's interface is, it does lack a few basic things. You can't invite people to a game unless they're on your friends list. That is just fucking retarded if you ask me. The messaging system is like one of those people in front of you at the DMV who seems to take forever doing absolutely fucking nothing. And the frame rate can drop a little bit in weird places. It makes you think you're watching a flipbook instead of an actual fucking console. But all of that falls to the wayside beside its biggest flaw. It just doesn't have any games right now. It's a lovely system, quiet, powerful and cheap, at least comparatively so, but it just doesn't have the titles that get me excited. I mean, I was looking forward to Blacklight, but after playing the beta all I can say is it's less of an FPS and more of a tank simulator. So spoiled am I by the brilliance of COD's simple controls that anything that dips below that standard is frankly a little upsetting. Blacklight is verging on unplayable right now and you can tell that Zombie have never developed a big FPS for console. When I'm controlling my character I feel like I'm operating some sort of manual machine with levers and pulleys, like the robots from Pacific Rim. In closing, I like my PS4 but I don't love it. After all, it's not going to have time for it.